With 2024 officially coming to a close in just a few short days, it wouldn't be a 2024 without another delay. And this one might upset some people because this is considered one of the top releases every single year. And that is right, we are going to be talking about Bowman's Best being delayed. We're going to talk all about it and what it means for future releases as like Heritage High Number, for example, in this video today. So what's going on, guys? It's Grip Rip, and before I get into the video today, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 11,000 subscribers, we'll give away packs of hopefully Series 1. All you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content you see here on the channel, and last, but certainly not least, leave a comment in the comment section down below of your craziest and wildest and boldest take you may have for next baseball season, as we are just about 50 days away from spring training. Pretty crazy. I think we're actually less than that at this point, actually. So we're pretty close. We're pretty close. And with that being said, we're pretty close to Series 1 as well. Series 1, we should be getting news. I mean, it's bound to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't think we're going to get Series 1 news until January. But that's honestly completely okay because we have other releases. We have other releases to talk about. And yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing in this video today. So either way, important announcement number one. I'm going to be saying this literally, I think, every day for the next, 3 weeks. I'll be at Pirates Fest, I believe, on the 18th of January it is. It's a 2-day event at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center from 10 to 2. It's free. You don't have to pay unless you want autograph signings. Then you have to pay. But it's a free entry. And I'll be there on Saturday. It's that Saturday. I believe it's the 18th. If it's not, I'll correct myself in a future video. But I believe it's the 18th. Or 19th or something like that. But I'm going that Saturday, so if you're there, you know what I look like, yeah, stop by and say hi. I'll be there pretty much, probably 90% of the day, if not the entire day. It just depends on when I probably get up in the traffic going into Pittsburgh, which could be brutal on a Saturday, but we'll have to wait and see. So either way, let's get into the topic at hand in today's video. And of course, stay to the very end, by the way. Stay to the very end because we have a brand new box to open. We have Rookies and Stars. I found this today at Target, by the way. One guaranteed autograph or memorabilia card per box, of course, on average, obviously, with Panini. But, yeah, let's see if we can find something good. I don't really know what I'm looking for in there, but, yeah, either way, stay tuned. We'll open that entire box in the end of the video. So, let's get into Bowman's Best. Bowman's Best. One of the, no pun intended, best releases in any given year. Looks like we're not going to be having a Bowman's Best in the year 2024. Now, of course, I mean calendar year. Now, Bowman's Best was actually supposed to come out yesterday on Friday. I didn't even know about it. It literally, I guess I just must have missed the news. I didn't even know about it until my buddy Knox the Rips told me about how they canceled it or something. And I did some research, and yeah, they canceled Bowman's Best until, drumroll please, January 15th of 2025. Now, that might not seem like a big deal to some of you guys, because realistically, it's 2 weeks. It's a 2-week, 2.5-week wait. You know, not the biggest problem in the world. They have not identified the reason as to why it got delayed. Me personally, if you want to hear my 2 cents on this take, I think there was obviously some quality control issue of some kind, and it might affect it longer. That's the thing, right? Like, they put the release date for the 15th of January on this release, but if there is a quality control issue with this release, it's going to take longer than that to reproduce and remake. So, honestly, do I see a reality where they delay Bowman's Best again? Honestly, yeah, I do, if that is the case. Now, again, I don't know the reason as to why it got delayed 2.5, 3 weeks, but it was supposed to come out today. Now it's not coming out today. Now we have to wait. I believe the 15th is a Wednesday because guess what is 7 days prior to the 15th, the 8th, which is the release date of Archives Baseball. So it looks like, just my 2 cents here, obviously I don't know anything other than you guys know, but it looks like, honestly, we're going to be seeing a jam-packed January when it comes to baseball cards, which, honestly, I am not a huge fan of. Honestly, I mean, some of you guys may be thinking to yourself, Grip and Rip, January is a typically down year or a down month for baseball cards. Don't you want to have cards in January? Like, there's cards typically every month, except January. Typically, that's how it works. But to that, here's what I say to that. Well, you got to realize something. Series 1, at that point, is less than a month away. Why? Honestly, I mean, some of you guys might like 2024, and don't get it wrong, I love 2024. 2024 was a stellar year from Series 1 all the way till now, which I think we are done with releases. I'm pretty sure, unless they shock the hell out of us somewhere, I'm pretty sure we are done with releases until January, which, again, I was told High Number was coming out by the end of 2024, but as you can clearly see, that is not happening. That is not happening, which we will talk about High Number in just a little bit, but not quite yet. But regardless, honestly, I don't like when they release a lot of cards in January, because honestly, I'm not going to buy them. I typically, and here's how I operate. Now, some of you guys may operate the same way I do, or maybe not. But in January, minus football cards, because obviously football cards are a whole different beast. Monster boxes for Prism are supposed to be up anytime now, by the way. I did get a blaster box. Obviously, if you want to buy Prism retail, I will say buy the monster box configuration, because the monster boxes are easily the best way to go. You get more cards per the dollar as well compared to blaster boxes as well, and you get a lot more different parallels and different things in them compared to like a blaster box. Like look at here's the best example I can give you to that, by the way. Look at Chrome Update monster boxes. That is essentially probably the best comparison I could give you as to what they're doing with Prism Football. Like, loaded with parallels. Unnumbered, of course, but loaded with parallels. And you can hit a big rookie, obviously, and then make the box back, because that box or that card will probably be worth the box, which is like $60, which is actually a pretty good deal, all things considered, when it comes to that. For like 42 cards or something like that, and a lot of them are unnumbered parallels, and I think you get, 28 in a Chrome Update box. So, I mean, you could see right there, it's a pretty good value, in my honest opinion. But regardless, let's talk baseball cards. I don't like to buy baseball cards in January. I really don't. Because what I do is I save up money in January, and I use it for Series 1. Because Series 1, for whatever reason, and honestly, I don't really think I'm going to do this year, but I typically go bonkers, honestly, when it comes to Series 1. For whatever reason, I just get so excited for the new baseball season and everything like that, that I just go AWOL when it comes to Series 1 every year. It's like a disease I kind of have for whatever reason. This year, honestly, though, I don't know exactly if I'm going to do that. I might not be doing that this year. I'm definitely buying Series 1, obviously, but when it comes to the amount that I'm going to buy, again, a lot takes into factor there. Checklist, obviously the biggest factor, and the odds of the releases and the configurations might be even bigger of a factor, because, for example, if hanger boxes are not bangers like they typically are, then, that's kind of like not good. Because remember when it comes to Series 1, 2023, they sucked. 2024, they were great. So if every other year is a trend, which it kind of is, by the way, I don't know if you guys picked up on that or not, but there's a trend, like every other year, hangers are like bangers, and some years they're not. and retail in general, by the way. Like, for example, 2023 Series 1 retail was the drizzling shits. 2024 Series 1 retail was pretty solid. Now, every other year, if that trend keeps up, that means this upcoming year might not be the greatest for retail. But again, we have to wait and see what the odds say. The odds will be out, I assume, within a matter of 10 days from now, if not 12 to 14 at the latest, 12 to 14 days from now. So we will know a lot in about 2 weeks' time. We will know a bunch of Series 1 information, which I'm very excited for. I am very excited for. But the point is, I really don't like to buy cards in January for that reason alone. Now, Archives, I will buy Archives. I don't know how much I'm going to buy of Archives, but I do have some buyback money that I didn't use yet that expires, I think, in the middle of January. So if you have buyback money, by the way, if you guys have buyback money like I do, your Otani and Judge cards, redeem them ASAP, because guess what? In the middle of January, I have to find out the exact date. If any of you guys know, leave it down in the comments below. But it expires in January, so you cannot use your buyback on Series 1 like I originally intended to, but unfortunately not going to be the case. But either way, I'm just going to buy some blaster boxes, I think. I'm not going to go berserk, I think, when it comes to Archives. Archives is looking to be a pretty good release. Honestly, pretty solid release. But again, the timing is everything. Timing is everything. Like, for example, Bowman Platinum. Honestly, who is going to give two shits about Bowman Platinum Walmart exclusive in January, if it even comes out in January? I heard rumors that it got subtly, or it just under the radar, low-key got canceled. I heard that rumor. It could very well be true. I don't know. I have to find out some more. Same thing goes, ironically, for Heritage High Number. Heritage High Number, I'm not going to buy that. I might have bought it if it came out earlier in the summer, like maybe like August or September. But am I going to buy it in January when Series 1 is less than a month away? Tops, you're funny on that one. You're very funny on that one. Now, some of you guys might buy it, and you know what? If it's your money, spend whatever you want to spend it on. You spend your money how you want. Whatever. But Series 1's like literally going to be a month away at that point, and wouldn't you rather just save money and get yourself a jumbo? Which, oh man, I'll tell you one thing. Speaking of jumbos, I heard, now again, time will tell because we're less than 2 weeks away from pre-orders. I'm telling you confidently right now, we are about 2 weeks away from pre-orders of Series 1. So we will know very soon. I heard a rumor that jumbos are going to be at minimum $200, if not more this year, which $200 was around the price of Update, I believe. So it's not going to be the end of the world if it's going to be that price, but it might be more. It might be more, and hopefully it is not, but I don't know. Jumbos for Series 1 last year were $150. And I got one last year for $150. Am I going to buy a jumbo this year? Again, odds will tell. I have to see the odds, and you guys should do the exact same thing. You have to look at the odds, and hopefully, Topps releases the odds before pre-orders, so that way we don't get clickbaited into buying something we might think is good that is not. Because, do you guys remember what happened last year at Jumbos? Jumbos in 2023 were freaking loaded. Last year, they were not. So, hopefully, we get the odds, and I'm going to hammer this into you guys so that way you guys get the memo before pre-orders go live in 2 weeks. Look at the odds before you buy, because they could subtly change it to where hobbies might be juiced, or jumbos might be juiced again, or blaster boxes could be juiced. We don't know. But there will definitely be one configuration that will be the best, hands down. And we'll find out. And that's what I'll say to buy. But until then, we'll speculate. But either way, to wrap this video up, am I, interested in Bowman's Best? Honestly not. I was just going to buy the Paul Skeens stuff. I mean, Paul Skeens has a card in that release. autograph and just base card. And inserts, whatever they may be. I'll just buy singles on eBay. Same thing goes with all these other releases, by the way, not named archives. Like Heritage High Number, as much as I talk shit on that release, I'll end up buying the Pirates singles on eBay. Like if they do a Jared Jones auto or something, I might buy it. I mean, depends on the price, obviously. I'll definitely buy Paul Skeen's card on eBay and things like that. So I'll buy Heritage High Number singles, but when it comes to boxes, I'm not going to do that. Just a waste of money at that point. I'd rather use that on Series 1. Like, honestly, that's how you have to look at it. So either way, guys, I'm done with the video. So before we get out of here, we're going to open a lot of packs. So this pack opening might take upwards toward 10 minutes, which I'm hoping not to do, but if it does, oh well. Let me talk about the sponsors real quick. Obviously, SeatGeek and Smackin' Sunflower Seeds are the sponsors of the video. $20 off SeatGeek.com, first-time purchase with my code GRIPANDRIP. And on Smackin', you get 10% off your entire order with my code GRIPANDRIP, all one word, at checkout. Links down in the description below of both of these videos, or both links of these memberships or these affiliates. So thank you to them. And let's get into these packs. I'm going to try to get these open really quickly. We only have a couple packs left of Holiday. I'm kind of shocked. I thought I timed it up. To where I would have enough packs for the 31 days, but it looks like we're going to be just one short, which I guess makes sense considering 10 times 3 is 30, but to solve that problem, we have something. Ooh, look at this. I think we have a Santa Claus Chronicles card in this pack. I think we do. This is pretty exciting. I wanted one of these cards. I have one right here from this year. I bought it on my way down to Tennessee because we drove down to Tennessee in Nashville. I bought it on the car ride there. So I think we got ourselves a Santa Claus Chronicles card. I'm hoping that's what this is. I think that's exactly what this is. So let's see. And then we'll just fly through the football cards. Let's see. Yes, it is. Santa Claus, North Pole Captain. Yes, I like this card. That's a cool card. All right, perfect. This made the box. Probably a $15 card, but you know what? I like them. The Santa Claus Chronicles are definitely worth it in my opinion. I'm definitely going to sleeve and top load up that one after the video's over to save it for next Christmas, and we'll put it somewhere next Christmas. I don't know exactly where, but as you guys do know, we are kind of doing a little bit of a remodel when the new year rolls around. So this setup, although this setup will somewhat stay around, and I'll elaborate what I mean by that, when it comes time, but we're not totally leaving this setup, but we're definitely moving to a bigger and better setup next year, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very, very excited for it because it's a long time coming, honestly. And yeah, so I'm just gonna flip through these honestly pretty quickly. We'll try to see. I heard these boxes are a pretty fun rip, so let's just see. Of course, these cards are flipped every which way. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna do that. Josh Allen's my MVP this year. He is definitely my MVP, no doubt about it this year. Gardner Minshew. My goodness, bro. Why are all these cards flipped every which way, man? That's one thing I can't stand with Panini. We have Marshawn Lloyd rookie rush. We got is this J.J. McCarthy? Yeah, J.J. McCarthy insert of some kind. I don't know exactly what that insert's called. We got a Max Melton rookie in stars red. Kind of a color match there. Pretty cool. And we got a Donnie Mitchell. So I think that first pack was actually pretty good. I don't know. I think it was pretty good. I'll have to ask my brother what he thinks. But yeah, so there's pack number 1. I'm trying to figure out where to put these cards because my desk is a mess right now and needs cleaned desperately. So that's definitely something I'm doing. And the Christmas setup obviously is going to go bye-bye. Not probably exactly on January 1st, but probably a couple days into the new year. So I have to clean up Olav, who was on my fantasy team this year. Got me some points. Kincaid, I think his name is. Bro, why are these cards flipped every which way, bro? Will Levis. I'm just going to keep him upside down. I don't care. Jordan Love. That's a pretty cool card. Pretty retro jersey there. A.J. Brown. We got Joe Burrow. We got, oh my gosh. We really got Panini points, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. So it looks like, by the way, guys, if you know what that means, it looks like we're not actually going to get a hit in this packet unless, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. TJ Watt. Red. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like that. And then, yes, we got Panini points. Oh, my goodness, bro. Well, I'll just give those to my brother. He'll use them. I don't use Panini points. I think he does. Whatever. It looks like we're not going to get, unfortunately. And then Rookie Reporter or Kid Reporter or whatever that even is. I don't know. It looks like, unfortunately, we're not going to get a hit. Of course. I got per box on averaged. Yeah, per box on averaged. Well, whatever. Unless there's another hit in here, there could be, so we'll see. But for now, looks like we got per box on averaged. Which, by the way, I was actually thinking about making a shirt that said that. Which, honestly, that might have just fueled my fire to do so. I just got per box on averaged. Oh, let Russ cook. Yeah, he's been terrible the last couple weeks. Yeah, whatever. Jamar Chase, bro. Why are these two? We got a James Conner, Steeler legend. We got a Trevor Lawrence. How about the Jaguars, by the way, man? They've been not good this year, man. Christian McCaffrey. We got a Chris Olave. Thrillers. We have a Bronco. Ooh, I like this card. Peyton Manning. One of my favorite, if not my favorite quarterback of all time, Peyton Manning. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to sleeve that one up. That one's definitely going to go in the PC as well. So this box, other than the Panini points, has been pretty good, I think. We haven't hit we hit Jaden McCarthy, but the quarterbacks have not been producing so far. So, like, no Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels yet. I assume they're in here. They have to be in here. They have to be. Which, I mean, I would assume so. But again, I don't know. It's a fun rip, though, regardless. Either way, if I don't get a hit, it is what it is. I mean, Geno Smith, CeeDee Lamb, James Cook. I'm just going to flip through these because these cards are every which way. Brock Bowers, that's a decent one. I'll take that. Brock Bowers is a good one. We have a Rookies and Stars, Thrillers, James Cook. So we're not hitting the... And then... Ennis Rakeshaw Jr. for the Tigers, or not the Tigers, the Lions, jeez. Wrong Detroit team. Either way, Detroit, man, I don't know how the Red Wings are doing. I don't think they're doing too good, but Detroit has some good teams on the up and up, man. Tigers and Lions are both going to be, they're pretty good. I don't know, man. I'm very interested to see what happens next year with the Tigers. Speaking of baseball, I am very interested to see what happens with them. Dak Prescott, what a waste of a contract that was. This guy was a waste of a contract as well, Daniel Jones. I'm just going to flip through the rest of these really quickly just to get... Najee Harris, that's a good one for the PC. Put that aside. We got a Stephon Diggs red. We got a Bengal rookie. We have Jermaine Burton, rookie rush. We have another Kid Reporter, who cares? We have a Crusades, Bryce Young, and we got I don't know who that is. Jared Verse. Okay. Last pack, and it looks like we got per box on average, unfortunately. Unless this pack contains something, we got per box on averaged. Great. There was only a couple of these left, too. I should have got the other one, but I was like, you know what? I really don't want to buy two. I was just going to try this out just to see, because obviously I would rather go and buy Prism over this, but, I said to myself, oh, yes, another TJ Watt, a base TJ Watt this time. So at least I got some good Steelers cards, I guess, which I guess is good, but Deshaun, good old Deshaun Watson, I don't even know how he's even in, I don't even know how he's even in the NFL, let's put it that way. But it is what it is. Let's see here. Kirk Cousins. I'm just going to flip the rest of these. We got a Quinion Mitchell draft class. I think this one's pretty good. I think this one's pretty good. We got a... I thought that was Mahomes for a second. We got a Xavier Worthy, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. We got a Will somebody. I can't pronounce that guy's name. We have a Aaron Jones Crusade. And the last card is going to be a... I saw Commander Redskin and thought it would have been who I thought it was, but it wasn't. But either way, yeah, we got per box on average, unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. Am I going to buy another one of these blaster boxes? Honestly, probably not. Probably not. But I did get some... I got 4 Steelers cards, including this awesome TJ Watt, like, red parallel. Obviously, this is the hit of the video. Clearly, the Santa Claus card. Probably the most rare card we pulled today. But other than that, yeah, decent little box. For $30, you can't beat that. So I'm not really going to complain that much. It is what it is. So either way, guys, I'm getting out of here. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.